everyone. My name is Rebecca Williams, and I'm going to be talking to you today about childbirth. Scary, right? Don't worry, I'll keep it PG. So most of you guys would recognize the sound of a child's cry. Imagine being the parent of that child. The most beautiful and reassuring sound is to hear your newborn's child first cry. It means life. It means a successful delivery. It means all that pain, sweat, blood, tears was worth it. And it means you can finally hold your precious child in your arms. So I have a question for you. Do you want to know with certainty that your child will make it into your arms in the most loving, natural, and healthy way? Well, I've got news for you. You can, and it's a midwife. I've been studying to become a midwife. I just want to let you guys know that, so you guys can know that I have some background information on this. And I've also collected some information from other practicing midwives and from other mothers who have used midwifery as their form of delivery. And I just want to let you know that I believe that pregnant women should use midwives as opposed to doctors to deliver their babies. And I say this because midwives allow more personalized, continuous care. They do not rush the pregnancy, and they encourage natural deliveries. So to begin, I want to discuss how a midwife provides more personalized and continuous care than a doctor, and how that impacts the pregnancy and the birth. So if you were to choose a midwife, that would mean that you were going to be spending a lot more time with her than you would be spending with a doctor. You're going to have more appointments, and you're going to be spending more time at those appointments. That kind of care is personalized, and it brings comfort to the mother, and it begins to build a foundation of trust. So not only do midwives deliver babies, but they also deliver emotional support. According to Jane Sandall, an author of an editorial from the Cochrane Library, she says that foundational trust and emotional support leads to a pregnancy and birth with reduced stress and less complications. That emotional support is supplied throughout the entire pregnancy, birth, and after birth. Now that kind of continuous care allows for the mother to ask any questions she needs throughout that time. The midwives are not directors in the birth anymore, but they are partners with the mother, and they share equal control with the mother on her plan for the pregnancy and birth. Not only do they provide emotional support, they also are very patient. They don't rush the mothers through the delivery, either with medication or surgery. In hospital settings, they give mothers lots of medications to speed up the birthing process, and that can cause incredible trauma to the child. According to Judith Lothian, an author for the National Center for Biotechnology Information, epidurals cause loss of feeling and an inability to know when and how to push, how hard to push. When you don't know that, that actually causes a lot of complications and can end up slowing down labor. Now, if labor is slowed down enough to where your child isn't born within 24 hours, doctors will usually perform a C-section. According to the Midwives Association of Washington State, midwives have reduced C-section rates by 50% with no compromise to safety. You see, doctors have other patients that they have to see. It doesn't mean they don't care about you, but it just means they have to get that baby out because they need to go and help other patients. But a midwife is going to give you her undivided attention. She's going to focus on you and only you, and be willing to take as long as it takes for your baby to be delivered. And if any of you guys have experienced childbirth, you will know that that is patience. So not only is she patient, but she also wants your child to be healthy. She encourages a natural birth. So instead of using medications, she encourages a natural method of induction or pain relief. For example, massages. They're a natural and relaxing way to induce. And the Baby Center also says that exercise balls help with pain, especially in the back and for contraction pain during labor. But why go natural? Why choose natural? Because it is beneficial to both the mother and the child. According to Live Science contributor Carrie Nierenberg, when a child is born vaginally, she is exposed to good and bad bacteria especially, but both kinds of bacteria, to support the immune system and the intestinal tract. And finally, the National Center for Health Statistics says that Japan, Sweden, and the Netherlands have infant mortality rates significantly lower than the US, and the majority of babies were delivered by midwives. I just want to end with that thought and let that really sink in. Pregnant women should really consider using a midwife instead of a doctor. And as I've said, it's because they provide more personalized care, continuous care. They don't rush the pregnancy or the birthing process, and they encourage a natural birth. So whenever you face this crossroad in your life, whether you're an expecting mom, a husband, you're a young adult wanting to have a child someday, whenever you face this and you get to the end of that road, I hope you chose a midwife to deliver your precious child. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you gained something from this, and y'all have a great night.